Hello Capricorn, and thank you. You have reached Tarot Universe T. You've reached my channel, and I'm going to be doing a love reading here in a few minutes for the end of March, March 30th through April 15th for Capricorns. If anything else comes through, you know, like job or whatever, that will come out too, but this is primarily a love reading. Whoever's in your heart and that you love, focus on that person. And if the reading jives with you, it's meant for you to hear it. If it's not, then you know, you can check out your rising sign or your moon sign on my channel too, as well, to see if maybe that fits better with you. So anyway, I am doing Capricorn. And I just got a card that flew out. This represents Capricorn. And this represents your lover, the person that you are thinking about. Okay. This represents the two of you. Capricorn's desires, your partner's desires, your obstacles, their obstacles, your outcome and their outcome. Okay, so let's get started here. I do have the Fool card for you, Capricorn, for your energy right now. So it's a good time to make a new start. I was talking earlier, Mercury went direct. Yes, it's true. Mercury went direct about 2 days ago. So it's in shadow period, but it's getting momentum up. And so what that means is there's no more, or there's less communication problems, less trying to deliver something via email or text messages. There's less confusion going on. And anyway, this is a good time to start something new. I don't ever condone starting something new under a retrograde Mercury, because a lot of times things don't last under a retrograde Mercury. Okay, if you start something new, like it could go forward with like bumps and then kind of like crash and burn and just completely stop. That would be the end of it. Like, bad time to start something new, depending on how heavily affected you are by the sign Gemini and the sign Virgo, because Mercury rules those signs. Okay, so if you have those signs heavily placed in your chart, like your rising or your moon, then it would affect you more so than it would another Capricorn. Okay, so but this is telling me it's a good time to make a start, since that's all cleared now. Mercury has gone direct, so those things are cleared out. So it's a good time to make a new start for you, okay? Now, I do have your partner. Wow, somebody's very passionate out there. Your partner's very, very passionate about you, okay? I see that they have the Ace of Wands. It means that they are thinking about you. They want to grab a hold of you, get their arms around you, hug you, kiss you. You know, all this type of stuff. This is good for a good start. It goes along with the Fool card that you got, Capricorn, for yourself. If you're starting out a new love affair, the other party feels the same way you do. They're very passionate about you. Okay. Now, the card that represents the two of you is good because it's in the reverse. It's the Seven of Swords. So the likelihood that you will deceive each other is, you know, well, I should say it's unlikely that you would deceive each other, because the Seven of Swords is in the reverse. You know, you don't want a player. Someone's going to play games with you, mess with your head, and neither do they. So this card represents the two of you. So there won't be a lot of game playing, head games in this relationship. Manipulation, maybe even someone that comes in to steal, cheat, lie, try to get away with something and, you know, sneak away after they take what they want without even saying goodbye, or something similar to that effect. So that's what I'm getting from this card. Between the two of you, it's a good card. Like I said, it's in reverse. So the chances of that happening are a lot less when this card is in the reverse. That the two of you are going to come together and neither one of you are going to want to hurt the other by betrayal. Okay? It's like maybe both of you have been through that. For the younger ones that haven't had anything like that happen, it's a good time to be in a relationship and catch someone that won't do that to you as well. Okay? All right. Now we're going to move on to Capricorn's desires. Excuse me, I should have brought my water too. And I do have the Knight of Cups and the reverse for Capricorn. So it looks to me like Capricorn, you're not really having to chase this person to offer your love. It looks like, you know, this is something that could just happen between the two of you. Like you could meet at work, or you could meet amongst a party at friends or something like that. Because I'm not saying that you have to go out of your way, Capricorn, to make yourself seen, known, heard, or that you have to deliver a message that you like this person. It's like they know that you like them. It's reciprocal, is what I'm getting. You know, there's no knight that has to, you know, run out and deliver a message of love to anybody. So that tells me that, you know, you are, you're feeling it for them and they're feeling it for you, and it's kind of a mutual. So it's already known. Okay, so you already know that this person loves you and you love them. Okay, so you, or at least, let me take that back. At least they know that you are interested in them. You don't have to tell them, they know. Okay, let's say it that way because this is on your side of the block over here. Okay, so for them, their desire, you know, and that card was your desire. I don't know if I, you know, addressed the desire. The desire is that, you know, this person feels loved by you and knows that you love them all the time without having to always reassure them that you love them. Okay, that this card means that as well, because it is in the desired position. So you're desiring that someone, you know, you desire to make someone happy and that they don't have to be reassured because you know, are going to make them know that you love them without having to really go out of your way too much for them to know that, okay? All right, so now I have the desire of your partner, and I do have the Five of Wands in the reverse. So there's, you know, they don't want conflict in their life. That's their desire, no conflict. They might have recently came out of a relationship where there was a lot of conflict, and they're not interested in that anymore. This also could mean that the two of you did have some conflict at first, and that is, you know, over with now. Might have been a little bit, there might have even been, what just came to me from Spirit is that there might have been other people vying for your partner's attention, maybe wanting to be one up and be the person that wins them. There could have been some other people interested, and, you know, now there's not. Nobody's fighting anymore over. So the desire is that they just want you, and they're putting aside all these other people. That's what I'm getting. No more paying attention to all of that. That's been pushed aside. Okay, so your, you have the Tower in the reverse. This is your challenged position, okay? You do have the Tower in the reverse. So there's something that you went through that was dramatic. It could have been, you know, 7 months ago, or 7 weeks ago. Anyway, something like that. Something you went through that kind of turned you upside down as far as your perspective. where you started seeing things differently, and you know, you're still in that where you're seeing things differently right now. You've already come out of the tower happened some time ago. But when this tower happened, what it did was it allowed you to see things a lot clearer. So you are now more in control of having more awareness, and you know, you're able to see things that you hadn't seen before. Something's opened up, like a window is opened up, and you're able, the veil's been lifted a little bit more to where you're able to see things more clearly. Okay, you're having a different perspective. Coming out of that, you know, it's a wounding thing when the tower happens, Capricorn. It does leave us scarred. However, the scar can be healed by the way we look at the way we were scarred. Why did that happen? How was I scarred? And once you get to the bottom of why you were scarred and how you got scarred and what part you played in it, then you can come to terms with, oh, okay, I see how I played into that, or my responsibility was in that, and so therefore you can make it turn around upside down and become a blessing instead of a hurt, instead of a scar. Okay, so that's what you're doing with the tower in the reverse. Okay, their challenge is they have the Ace of Swords in the reverse. So their challenge is that they're not able to speak their truth right now. They're not able to communicate to you right now. Let's see what's going on here. It's a lot of passion going on between the two of you. Brand new start, maybe a brand new relationship, or it could be the same relationship that you had once before, but you broke up and then there was some time between you, and then you're getting back together. It looks like that there's still a communication problem on their side, Capricorn. Like maybe they are, I'm getting the word nervous to say things to you. They're afraid to rock the boat. They're afraid about, there's something they're holding. Okay, this is what just came to me. They're holding some information back from you that they think would make you want to walk away, is what I'm getting. There's some information. This is their fear, okay? I'm not saying that the information's so terrible that you would walk away, but in their mind, they've kind of built up some kind of fear that, you know, they haven't told you something, and then if they do, or if you find out, that you might, you know, be less interested. So they're kind of holding on to something. I'm not saying this is true for all Capricorn, so I don't want you to go out there and, you know, ask a bunch of questions and demand that, you know, I know you're holding something back, tell me immediately what it is, because it's not going to be true for everybody, okay? It could be that they just have a hard time communicating. It may not be something that they've got buried, you know, that they don't want you to know. It could just be a simple thing like, you know, maybe they're shy, or maybe they like you to be the leader and they like to be the follower, and they don't communicate as well as you. They don't articulate as well as you, so they let you, you know, do that part of the relationship more. But I am saying, you know, the Ace of Swords in the reverse, it doesn't feel like they, yeah, it's the communication, the thinking. They're thinking, maybe they're self-doubting this relationship, that they're, and it's not you they're self-doubting. They like you. They've got passion here for you. I think they might be self-doubting themselves, that maybe they're not good enough for Capricorn. That's what I'm getting, and what I see over here on their outcome. That's what I'm getting, okay? They don't feel they're good enough for you, Capricorn. That's what I think that's what they're hiding. It's an insecurity. Okay, so go easy on them, please. It's hard to be in that position and to have those feelings and love somebody with the passion that they have for you here. That's got to be very difficult. Okay, So Capricorn's outcome is the Magician. So you are at your game, Capricorn. You are on your game. You have all your tools together, you know, your different perspectives going on after this Tower moment. You've got this brand new start in love. And, you know, you're feeling like you're on top of the world right now. Like everything's going to work out. Everything's good. You're not even thinking if things are going to work out. You're not spending time thinking anything negative that I can see here. It looks to me like you're pretty much just thinking of the positives and what you can work to make go forward work. Okay. So, very good getting the outcome with the Magician. That's wonderful. Now, your partner's outcome is the Queen of Wands in the reverse. That's why I was saying maybe they're not feeling confident enough around you, Capricorn. Like they might feel, you know, that they can't communicate what they want around you because they don't feel like they're enough. Or maybe they feel like, well, what came to me, I got to be honest. What came to me was that maybe they feel that the communication's not flowing enough to where they feel comfortable with what's being discussed. That's weird. It's like I'm waiting for Spirit to give me. What it is I guess the subject matter is what I'm trying to say. It's like the subjects that you guys talk about and that they're interested in, they might not feel that you're interested in it. They might feel that what you have to say and what you're interested in is more important than what they are interested in. Something like that is what's coming across. It's a low self-esteem issue. It could also be, to be fair, it could also be that maybe you don't have a lot in common, is what I got, to be honest with you. Maybe they are more interested in something that you're not, and you're way more interested in something that they don't care to know about. So they don't really share their piece of the equation with you. But you're not having any problems, Capricorn. You know, Capricorns are strong. Being in the limelight and sharing what you know you like, the things that you like, the things that turn you on. You know, you're sharing that with them, and maybe they're feeling like, well, that's the highlight of our relationship is whatever Capricorn likes. That's what I'm getting from this person, is that they're kind of like the opposite of the Queen of Wands, because she's kind of a leader. She's a fire sign. Sagittarius, Aries, or Leo. And so she's not, like the Leo is usually like somebody that likes to be a socialite. They like to be out in public. They like people to notice them. They like to be noticed for what they have on, you know, clothes-wise, the way they look. And this person's not that way. This person's more... maybe an introvert is what I'm getting. Maybe they're kind of introverted. It could be just naturally that they're born that way with their planets, or it could be that they actually have low self-esteem. Those are two different things. Low self-esteem usually comes from, you know, like maybe some scarring or some belittling as they were growing up. Or they could just be born naturally introvert with planets that just they're at ease and comfortable with not speaking out. But that's not what I'm seeing. I got this Queen here in the reverse. I'm kind of getting more so that they're holding back. Okay, they're not feeling. What I'm getting is maybe that there's a little bit of wish. They're wishing that they could be more like this for you, more showy. Okay, and maybe it'll come in time. This reading is for the end of March to middle of April, so it might come in time where they open up more. Some people, you know, it takes a while after they get to know someone before they start really coming out and being who they are in front of another person. Sometimes it takes a while, okay, for them to be comfortable. Okay, so we're going to move on and do some clarifications to each of these cards to get a better idea of what is going on here. So far, it looks really good for you, Capricorn. You know, you got over your tower moment, whatever that was, some time ago. It's been, some of you could be going, you know, have gone through it more recent than others. You're gaining new perspectives along the way as you're healing from that. You know, I see that you've got a brand new start here in love. If you want it, it's there, you know. And you're not having to really do too much for this person to know that you love them, you know, that you care about them. You're not having to, like, you know, put on a lot of effort into explaining to them or showing off or impressing is what they just gave me. You don't have to try to impress them too much. That's what I got. Okay. So that's good. So let's see what's going on with this clarification. We are now doing clarification for the Fool card. Put my mind over here on this Fool card. This is Capricorn right now. That's the Fool card. That means a brand new start in love. And it's like you're, whoops, boy, Capricorn, you're really trying to tell me something. What are you trying to tell me, Spirit, about Capricorn's new love? It's like you're not trying to calculate things. You're not trying to, you're tired of trying to calculate if it's going to go good or a relationship. You're going by, kind of like animalistic intuition, you know, what your body, mind is attracted to. Your eyes are telling you, oh, I like that. And, you know, physically attracted to someone. And so you're going for it. That's what I'm seeing here. Okay. All right, so let's do this Fool card for Capricorn. All right, so first we've got the King of Wands, very confident. And I see that what you got is you're making a new start, or at least you have the opportunity if you want that. That didn't work. Why I moved that light? I don't know. If you want, you can have a brand new start in a love affair, okay? You've got the King of Wands here, who is very passionate, knows what he wants. It represents fire sign. You know, the fire signs are very forward. They're ready to go. You know, like you're ready for this new start. You're feeling like you are in your power. Like, you know, you can express yourself. You can show someone that you really care for them. And make somebody really happy. You know, fire signs are very social, and they also like to make their partner feel very much loved. They give a lot of love out. Okay. Now, it looks like, you know, the universe is offering you this cup, this brand new cup of love, because it looks like you're sitting there and you're tired of the three that you had before. It doesn't mean that you had three different people, but the three different tries maybe, or the three different chances you had with maybe someone else, that you got tired of that, bored with it, or you're done with it. And now the universe is coming in and handing you a brand new start, fresh start. It could either be with a previous lover, like I said before, or it could be a brand new love. Okay? So it's up to you whether you accept the cup. And you got the Four of Wands. What a great card to get for you starting out on a new love affair. This is like success, happiness, the two of you being together. All the things that you desire, all the passions that you want are there for you. Like it leads to happiness, this relationship. That's what I'm getting. You taking this brave, bold, new step and just stepping in and following your, what do I want to say, magnetic. You're attracted to them physically and emotionally. And so you're just following your natural physical interests of how they turn you on, how they make you feel. Magnetism is the word. Sorry about that. Magnetism. And so you're just going with the natural flow of the universe is what you're doing. And then it brings you to the Four of Wands, which brings you to happiness and a stable relationship. Okay, it brings you to a stable relationship. Okay, so now let's look at your partner. They have the Ace of Wands. They're all full of passion, this person. They're passionate about you, Capricorn. My goodness. A lot of physical passion here, that's for sure. So let's find out what's going on with that for your partner. What is the Ace of Wands representing for Capricorn's partner or person that they may meet, or someone that they're going to start new with, or an old lover that comes back? Okay. So they have been handed the energy of passion. The universe is handing them passion. Passion to move forward on something. A brand new start. Really? Okay. Nine of Cups. And we have the World card. Oh, and we have the Hangman. Wow. Okay. So this person that that you may be going toward and starting a new relationship with, or going back to somebody that you once were with, they come in with the Nine of Cups. So, the Nine of Cups is, they have a lot of dreams and hopes that they want fulfilled. So this person isn't coming in just, to play. They're coming in with, desires of love, of different things that they want. These could be some material things. This is like having different emotions fulfilled. Like I said, they may have low self-esteem. They may have, you may need to encourage them. Might be one cup that they need from you. They may need you to help them, balance their finances. There's another cup. This type of thing. They're like, these are needs. To me, these are needs and desires that they want. And so they may be looking to Capricorn for some assistance with some of this. They do have the passion to be with you, no doubt. And they're coming in, and they do have maybe a deficit of skills, or they're overwhelmed with, I'm getting what Spirit's saying, that there may be a deficit of skills in certain areas that Capricorn could teach them. Or it could be that they have so much on their plate that a lot of these cups are being unfulfilled. Okay, is what I'm getting. And they need, or they would like, I should say, they would like, maybe some assistance with that. Now, I am seeing the World card here as they had like they might have ended a relationship before coming in contact with you. Or this could be an old flame that you completed a cycle with them once before. And, you could be starting new with new perspectives from the Tower. It could go either way, okay, that's going to be for different Capricorns. What I'm seeing here is an ending of old ways and a start of something new for them, okay? So this is like a successful completion. Whatever it was the universe wanted completed is completed successfully with the World card. It's a major arcana. It's showing you something's done. Okay. And so, and then they have the ace of, that's coming out of the ace of wands. So they have this new passion now. Something's ended and this new passion has started. They also got the hangman. So they've been waiting around for something to start. That's what I'm getting. They've been on hold. You know, they may have been really not seeking out love, is what I'm getting. They may not have been chasing love with this hangman, this person. They may have been just kind of going with the flow of the universe, but I'm also getting that they have, you know, they're on hold because of these cups. Some of these cups are not even halfway filled. You know, they want these cups filled. They're on hold waiting for help. I'm getting that they need help. So they were on hold waiting for some help to come in. So the cycle of them waiting is over. That ended. Them having to wait for help has ended. And they are looking, you know, they're still in hangman mode. So they're really not moving very fast forward. They're not going to run away. So they are very aware that they have this passion for you. And they are waiting to see what comes of this relationship, is what I'm getting. Okay? That's what I got. Now let's do the one between the two of you and do a clarification on that. This card out here. And it is the Seven of Swords in the reverse, which is the way you want that card. You know, there's... Okay, I'm not going to go into that. So, Seven of Swords in the reverse. Good card to get between two people. Neither one wants to hurt the other or steal from the other. From, you know, have lies between each other, or play head games, manipulation stuff. So, maybe both of you have already been through something like that. And so you're coming together, neither one of you wanting that, which is really good. Okay, so this is between the two of you, Capricorn and their lover. Let's see what we got. Ooh, Capricorn, I got the Sun. And I got a Knight of Pentacles moving slowly towards you. And this person has got the High Priestess, or either you or they do. This is both of you together mixed. This is the mix of you, the relationship. This is your relationship together. So your relationship is very happy. You know, you're very happy with being with this person. Okay. You know, somebody's moving real slow. Like I said, you're not methodically thinking this through and making sure all the I's are dotted and all the T's are crossed. So it may be them that's moving a little slower. They could have Earth in their chart prominently, Taurus, Capricorn, or Virgo. So they may be a little bit more, and Virgos are a little bit more introverted. So it's Taurus, it's Virgo, or it's Capricorn. You know, planets that are in those particular signs, the earth signs. So they're moving very slowly towards you, okay? And this person, or you, Capricorn, you know, between the two of you together, there's some intuition going on. Somebody, you know, has a lot of, it could be you, some Capricorns will have some water in their chart heavily, then it would be leaning on you more, Capricorn. But whatever it is, the energies that both of you are pulling into this relationship brings in intuition for the two of you. And this person, or Capricorn, this person knows things at a gut level, like they can read into things, but they don't always share. So I'm thinking this might be being brought in by your partner. Unless you're Capricorn with like Scorpio, Pisces, or Cancer heavy in your chart, then it could be you, Capricorn, where you can read this other person. You can read what's going to go on in this relationship. You kind of got it all figured out, but you're not sharing a lot of that information, okay? I get it, it's them, just because of the lack of communication on their part. It's like they may know things, they're able to read things, and they're just not willing to share it. So the two of you are moving the relationship slow. Capricorn jumped in with the Fool card, jumped right on in and fast. But this other person, I believe, is slowing things down a bit, just by their lack of communication and their willingness to share what they're getting intuitively. And also with that Queen of Wands in reverse tells me that, they're not feeling confident and social, like they fit in socially maybe with the people that you hang with. So I'm getting that, it'd be a little bit more of a slower move on the relationship. But you're both happy together. I mean, you balance each other out, because, if one is more extroverted and sociable and the other one's more introverted and kind of a follower, then, you're not fighting over who's going to be the leader, or you're not trying to one man up the other. So it looks like, it's a really good between the two of you, and neither one of you want to hurt the other or backstab, lie, cheat, or, try to get over on the other person. So you have that between you, which is really, really good. So now we're going to look at Capricorn's desires, and we're going to clarify that card. It's the Knight of Cups and the reverse. So let's see what it says about this Knight of Cups in reverse, that you're not having to chase after this person. That's what I'm getting. You don't have to chase them. There's no message or, anything that needs to be delivered quickly about love to this person from you. This Knight of Cups spirit and Capricorn's desires. That one wanted to come out. Okay, so I've got, so far the Queen of Pentacles came out. Queen of Pentacles is a person that kind of could be a loner. Another card wants to come out. Okay. So it looks like this person is not real, like they might be a homebody. This person, we're reading your Knight of Cups, your desires are that, this person knows that you love them and you want this relationship, and that, you don't really have to do a lot to impress them. This person could have a heavy Virgo, a Capricorn, or Capricorn, Virgo, or what's the other earth sign? Okay, let's move on and it'll come to me. It's an earth sign anyway. And so this person is maybe older than you. Either that or they're more mature. They like to be alone to process their feelings. They do enjoy holding on to their possessions, although they're willing to share with you. They like and enjoy the home life, I believe, is what I'm getting. They're like a homebody type person. Although they want change in their life right now. So you bring that in. You're bringing that into them, This feeling of energy and this feeling of change is what they want. Because maybe they've been alone, you know, without somebody. This is like the singles card as well. So they may have been single for a while, and you're bringing new life into their life, new energy, okay? And they have passion for you. Oh boy, do they have passion for you, okay? So you feel like that you don't have to do too many, you know, impressing them or showing off or trying to win them over, because they're pretty much already head over heels about you. Okay, so now they also, for Capricorn's Knight of Cups, desires is, you know, the Five of Swords here. So your desire for the Five of Swords is, I feel like, you know, you don't have to fight. Like, there's no reason to fight. Everyone is surrendering to you, Capricorn, is what I'm getting with this card. Okay, it's showing a man there holding 3 swords. There's 5 total swords. One man has 3 swords. The other people have surrendered. So this person has surrendered to you, is what I'm getting. Okay, there might be somebody that, you know, doesn't try to impress what they want on you, their desires. They're more willing to let you lead, is what I'm getting. They're more willing to make you happy and follow what Capricorn likes. Okay, and then I also have that they're no longer waiting for something to come in, because it came in, is what I'm getting. That your desire is for them to feel that way. You want them to feel that you are it, that you're the one that came to them, and, you know, the person that they were waiting for has arrived, and there's no need for them to be waiting, looking for someone else to come in, because you have satisfied all of their needs and desires, their hopes, their, you know, the Nine of Cups being somewhat empty and being wanting, that you're there. That's your desire, is to make them feel like you can help them out with that. Okay? Now, their side, their desire is, you know, they don't want conflict in their life. So let's do a clarification on that and see what's going on with that. What is this Capricorn's significant other or their heartthrob? 5 of Wands in the reverse for Capricorn. Give us some clarification, Spirit, on that. Okay. You've got the, so far the 4 of Pentacles in the reverse came out. Meaning, whoops, oh, I got 2 cards that fell out, and I will take them the way they fell. You have here, this person doesn't want conflict, okay, anymore. Maybe they caused conflict in their past relationships. They don't want that anymore. They have grown, and now they're ready for something serious. They are not holding back like they were maybe in a previous relationship. They may have been holding back their love. They may have been holding back money, maybe being a little stingy, or worried about money. They're putting that down. They're putting the fighting down. They're putting the fear of having to hold on to things and be in control. Okay, being in control. Okay, that was the big one. Okay, so they're putting down trying to control people. That's what I'm getting there. This person is an Empress in the reverse. So they don't feel like they... I said this could be an older person. This person maybe does not want children, or maybe has had children and doesn't want any more, is what I'm getting. It's like they put that down, like they've already lived that, and You know, for you younger people, it could mean maybe they've had, you know, a hard time having kids. Maybe if it's for women that are watching, it might have been a man that wanted kids and never got to have any. Or he doesn't want children in his life. He wants just to remain, you know, without kids of his own, is what I'm getting. This is somebody that also I'm getting that doesn't feel like they can create. And this isn't just for children. This is maybe they don't feel like they, like those cups are empty. Don't forget about the 9 of Cups that they need filled up. This person feels like they're not progressing forward as they should. They don't feel like they're on their game right now as much as they could be to offer you, and they wish they would. They wish they could. But the Empress in reverse is like maybe things are stagnant for them right now as far as growth. They may be not able to make things work out the way they want right now because the universe is holding it back. We have to remember that, okay? So it looks like, you know, they either are older and don't want kids, younger and don't want kids. This could be representing a Libra or a Taurus because of the Venus. This is someone that's very charismatic. This person would be good looking. You know, attract a lot of attention. But it looks like they put something down. They either, like I said, they have low self-esteem and they're not thinking that they can create and move forward and be successful and bring in new things, or they feel like they can't, they don't have the ability to take care of children. There's something with children that I'm getting. And there's also something of low self-esteem where they don't feel like they can make things happen. Things aren't, they might need help is what I'm getting, that they need some help. They might have stress issues, like, you know, maybe they need to go to the therapist, and maybe they might need medication for being overly stressed, is what I'm getting. And I'm also getting, though, that they feel they found their soulmate with you. This is like a soulmate. Okay, like you both balance each other out. What you don't have, they give you, and what they don't have, you can give them. So this is really like a soulmate person. Okay? So they feel like their desire is to be with their soulmate. They feel like, you know, that's what they want, is a soulmate. That's their desire, is to have a soulmate, okay? And they do have these other issues, though, that they need to work on and get over. Whoops. Wow, that was really cute. Grabbed the wrong cards and was told right away. Okay, I won't touch them for a while. All right, so let's go on and look at your Capricorn's challenges. There's the Tower in the reverse. What's this Tower in the reverse for Capricorn? Okay, Capricorns are very, very confident and very, the ones that I've run across and talked to. So I can see you helping this person. You know, getting them organized, getting them straightened out a little bit to where, you know, they're on their own doing it finally. This is what they need. They just kind of like need a lift, I believe, just to get back on track. It's not like this person wasn't on track at one time. I feel like they got off track and probably need just a second hand to help them get back on track is what I'm getting. Okay. What is this Tower Capricorn in the reverse? Capricorn in the reverse. Love life. Last part of March to April 15th for Capricorns. What's going on, Capricorn? This Tower. Let's take a look. Okay. Oh, I love that. Okay, so you have this Tower moment, right? And you're getting all these new perspectives now because you're getting over it. This shakeup. It was a blessing in disguise. All the Towers are, when because they teach us things about ourselves that we don't want to look at sometimes. or something that we need to be aware of, or the universe says time to, change it up. We need you to have other lessons and new experiences as well. Okay. So you have the Five of Pentacles in reverse. So you are feeling more that you're inclusive in situations now after this Tower. You're seeing new perspectives of being more understanding of others that are not inclusive. You're able to understand how that feels, okay? Because your card is now in the reverse, and it was this way at one time, where you felt like the guy that was out in the cold, and no one helping them and no one caring about them, their welfare, or their mental state or emotional state. And so now you're this way, you're coming out of that, but it left you with the perspective of what that felt like. Okay. So also, wonderful, you got this in the reverse again. This is your challenges. Your challenges is, to not deceive anyone. Even though you might do it by accident, just watch it. You're more keen to what you're putting out now, as far as like, am I doing good to this person or bad to this person? And this card tells me you don't want to do bad, that you want to do, your challenge is to always want to do what's right, to make somebody happy, and not lead them on or manipulate their mind, tell them one thing and then go do another thing, that type of thing. Okay, so you're getting clarity on that, like a spiritual awakening. And I also see justice in the reverse with this Tower. It could have been a falling out with a Libra person, or somebody that had Libra in their chart. And you don't feel like the whole thing shook out very justice for you or for the other person, because I'm feeling right now, what I just got was that your heart chakra is open to where you can feel that maybe if you had a falling out with a person that has Libra in their chart, and justice is in the reverse, you may feel that it was injustice for them, the shakeout, that the way things turned out was unjust for them, as well as yourself. But you felt yours, right? You know what that feels like, and you learn from it. But you're now able to back away from the situation and look at the other person and go, wow, what did they go through during all of this? And have more of your heart chakra open to where you can see that, because it's in the reverse, that they had a hard time getting through it. Okay. Now, I don't know if this is a divorce, or if it's this is a love reading, or it could have just been a breakup with someone that you loved, that had Libra in their chart. But that's what I'm getting for this Tower, okay, is that you have gained great, your eyes have been open to, not wanting someone to hurt, is what I'm getting from Spirit. Awesome, awesome. So, let's see what else we have here. Let's go over to the other side here and do your challenges for your partner. They have the Ace of Swords. What's that all about? Is it just that they don't want to communicate? Are they having a problem communicating? What's that about? What's this Ace of Swords about in the this is a challenge for them. The Ace of Swords in the reverse is a challenge for your partner. So not being able to go out and communicate the way they want to, or cards are saying we don't need to shuffle anymore. Okay. Okay, so that's enough of that. Okay, so they're not able to speak about their dreams and their desires. They got the Ace of Pentacles in the reverse. Okay. So this person that you are in love with, that has ignited your flames, you know, they're having a hard time talking about maybe some past issues, you know, about maybe their wholesome dreams were burdened, or thrown away by maybe a breakup, that or they're having a hard time expressing what their dreams are, what they want out of life. They may not know, is what I'm getting. I'm really getting that this person is really stressed out and that they haven't had time to really think clearly about what they want. I see that they walked away from something. Either they walked away from something or someone walked away from them. And I'm getting someone... I'm getting both. It was mutual. They had a breakup where both people walked away from each other without one trying to get back to the other person, is what I'm getting. And then I also have the Ace of Pentacles, that this other person feels like they just can't get a new start on stabilizing their finances. So they may need, Capricorn's really good with numbers and things like that. You're very precise. You may need to help this person, you know, figure out what to do to get their finances back on track. There's no new start in anything new of learning right now for them, or they're not searching that out. I don't think the energies are there for them to start something new right now. They've got other things to work on. So they are not focusing on a new start of school or a new enterprise of learning. I feel like their dreams were killed. They both mutually walked away from something that they thought was the right thing to do. And they don't want to really talk about it. You know, they don't want to talk about all of this stuff that they're holding in. They're holding in a lot of pain here, is what I'm getting. It's like they don't believe their dreams. Why dream a dream if it's never going to come true? That type of thinking. You know, let's just live in the moment with passion. Have sex. Let's just live in the moment. You know, I don't want to get too madly in love again and have too many dreams planned out for the future and then we walk away from each other. I'm not trying to make any new investments or starts right now. You know, and I'm holding all this in because I don't want to bore you with it, is what I'm getting. I'm afraid I'll run you off with all my problems that I'm trying to process. That's what I got with that Ace of Swords. They don't want to be depressing to you, you know, use you as a therapist or something. So they're just kind of like holding it all in. They probably should, if they may be seeing a therapist and talking about these things, they should. If they aren't, they need, or a best friend to talk to get it out. Now we're going to go over to Capricorn's outcome, which is the Magician. You know, it doesn't get better than that when you end with the Magician. You know, you're able to go out and make things happen. Manifest. You're manifesting right now. So make sure that you're aware of the energies are there to manifest new things, new starts, to make things go the way you want them to. Got all that going for you right now, Capricorn. This is a beautiful reading for Capricorn. I think your soulmate here is someone that has a wounded wing, is what I'm getting. It's like they have a wounded wing that is going to heal. And once that wing heals, they are going to be, you know, able to fly and keep up with you and even maybe help you, you know. They'll match you. Okay. Right now, they just need a little bit more healing. Okay, we are doing, I should have brought it over so you could see it, the Magician. Magician, the outcome for Capricorn for this reading. Capricorn, Magician, what's going on? Oh, my, Capricorn. There's that Tower in reverse again, excuse me. So you did get, you know, the Devil card. So you are, you know, in passion mode, physical passion with, I told you with the Fool card, you're not really calculating things out. You're just like passionate about this person physically. This is like physical, you know, feeding our bodies, whatever it is it desires, like an addiction. You're addicted or obsessed by this person's looks, or you just want to grab a hold of them and kiss them and, you know, be with them. You may want, some of you may be addicted to gaming or something like that. But, you know, and maybe that's how you met this person, something that you were addicted to. Whether it's chatting, you know, online, you might be addicted to being on the internet chatting. You could be addicted to drinking, maybe met them at a bar, wherever you met them. There's the Devil Tower. This could be, this is you, Capricorn, by the way, too. This card represents you. Let's not forget that. So it is telling me that Capricorn has the Magician. Okay, so you do have the Magician card here. So you can create whatever you want right now, even with this Devil card here. If we look at the negative side of the card, it's the addictions. If we look at the positive side, it gives you all the good stuff about Capricorn. Now, you've already gone through that Tower that we pulled up earlier. So you're using this Magician to finish getting over this Tower. Okay, you have the power and all of the tools now to, you know, get through this, what you have been through. Okay, and then you're laying down a lot of burdens with this Magician card. You've decided to lay down, you know, you're looking at your life. You're seeing what serves you, what doesn't serve you, and you're willing to let go of the things that are not serving you. You're letting those go. Okay, you're laying it down so you can have fun and, you know, live your life the way you want to live it with positiveness. Now let's look at their outcome. Their outcome is the Queen of Wands in reverse, this person that you have a heartthrob for. Now, if there's married people watching, it could mean that, you know, your partner is going through this. Okay, so let's just get this Queen of Wands. Dogs are barking. Don't know why, but hopefully nobody's going to ring my bell, and they're good. I want to finish this without cutting the tape. So Queen of Wands, let's just see what's going on here. I see they do have good times coming. They want to be social. This Queen of Wands in reverse wants to be social. They have the Six of Pentacles in the reverse. So they're not feeling like they can share a lot of finances or share a lot of emotions or feelings with you right now. And they're feeling like the King of Cups in reverse energy. So let me just show you this really quick. You got the Queen of Wands person that you got your heartthrob on. And they're feeling, you know, like they're happy. They met you. They're feeling joyful. You fill their cups up for joy. Ignore that for now. They can sit out there without dying for a few minutes. It's my kids are back. And you've got the Six of Pentacles in reverse. So this person doesn't feel like they give evenly. Like you give more of your time and maybe attention to them than they feel that they can give to you. Like they're taking right now. They're in take mode because they need it. They need their cups filled. And the King of Cups in reverse shows me that they're feeling, you know, lack of being able to give right now. So you may have someone with a wounded wing. Like I said, Capricorn, I'm going to end the reading there. That was your love reading. It looks like you're doing awesome. If you want to help this person that looks like a soulmate, you've got a soulmate here. They may need your help. And, you know, you both have passion. You both want wonderful things. It looks like neither one of you want to betray each other or do any dirty stuff between the two of you. Okay, so I'm getting a really good reading here for you, Capricorn. Okay, very, very good love reading. So continue to see different perspectives with the Tower in reverse. You know, make sure that you understand where other people are coming from. You have you've been through the hurt now, so you can empathize with people. So that was your reading. Hope you enjoyed it, and I will be back soon. Gotta go. And please subscribe, share, and like, and leave comments. Bye-bye, Capricorn.